little bit late. Had to do some chores, but I am back up now. So, let's see if I can finally well, probably most likely. I'm pretty sure it is like one plot, one story node, and then the final battle. So, and of course I forgot to put my phone on mute, because of course I did. Also, really sorry for last time to have like 30 minutes of my be right back scream, because I fucking forgot to change it.
밤을 때는 선글라스라도 써야 할까 봐요.
That was fun.
자꾸 불꽃이 올라오는 탓에 눈이 너무 아파요.
Yes, indeed, Ishmael. It is nice to work. I know. Anyways, let's proceed. Since it is time to end the series, be happy that you didn't make more time puns in this. Oh no, 3. When was 2? It was 3 more. Here. Rhodia was always the one to lift the team's mood when it's down, but the manga among us had grown so incredibly awkward and cold that I was almost starting to feel a chill in my fingers. I guess this is what happens when Rhodia's in a depressive mood. If you were back at the bus, or if Yi-sang or Gregor were here, they would have at least tried to do something to break the ice. But neither Ryoshu nor Honglu are the kind of people to be heavily affected by such, frosty mood. So we just trudged on with our investigation. Looks like the computer got him in the middle of something. Let me just... okay. He knew something. Yeah, he knew the Reaper. How could you tell? By looking at his eyes, isn't it obvious? The look in his eyes, it's the kind of look that people have in their eyes when getting killed by a rat they know. It's not exactly dead, you know. This dead body looks kinda different from the last one we saw, though. Not a dead body either, but what is it? Oh, fuck. The culprit tore his scarf in half. Maybe they really disagreed with his fashion choices. The Eurodovia must live like fools in the eyes of others, so that we may see a path invisible to them. Real, dear? It's something that Sonia once said, telling that the scarf was a yoke to hide the great ambition that those with such dreams must remain bound. But I don't see you wearing that scarf. I just think it cramps my style. Then, chopping the scarf in half would mean that the killer might be a former member of the UWA. We should go back to the hideout and ask around. Sometime later. Damn it! They really got our boss? Huh? Are you asking if anyone quit recently? Well, it's not like they formally quit or anything, but there were some who went completely off the grid. Someone who wanted to steal the surplus time at T-Corp to share it equally among everyone. Yeah, I remember a lad who said something like that. When his younger brother died, it became a bit weird. Did anyone want to go along with that plan? I'm sure there are some, but we shouldn't. We are the Eurodovier. We must bide our time until the saint gives us a word. Is that so? Where is he? No idea. Last I heard, he said something like, "I'll always be watching you." Creepy, innit? But I suppose that means that he's still hanging about somewhere in the T-Corp orders. Our bossman's gonna be back to normal, right? You'll always be watching, yeah, thought so. That was kind of obvious. Clock. No. I always burn a cig after I kill. I always smoke when I'm depressed. But you're always smoking. Takes a long drag. But you're always smoking. Because it takes about 4 minutes for the cig to burn all the way through. You get to watch as the light of life slowly burns their dying eyes. It really enhances the flavor. 4 minutes. I know that it takes exactly 4 minutes for the cigar to burn away. But only 2 minutes have passed on the clock tower. Huh? That doesn't make sense. How come no one noticed that the clock tower was broken? This is a new development, by the way. From the moment our little game of detective started to this precise moment, the clock tower always measured only 2 minutes by the time I finished smoking. Didn't someone say that it's because people have learned to be helpless? Yeah, fuck, the bumble guy. Miss Farquaad over there. I've been waiting for some time to get finished. Well, do you know how much of a pain it is to wait for something, but also have too much time in your day, huh? It's so tedious. Meeting was a guy or a girl? I don't know. No, I never can tell with Project Moon people. Meetings is a real bother sending guard here. I'll just stop and search. So tedious. Hey, assistant. What were the first 2 victims doing when the Reaper struck? Let's see. One of them was a tackle purchasing a 13-flavored lollipop candy, and the other was reading a comic book starring a T-Corp inventor as the protagonist. I want to read that. This is a pretty fun read. Are there a lot of clock towers in T-Corp? I have a lot of 12 in this entire of T-Corp, but just one into this general area. The Time Reapers struck only near the clock tower, didn't they? Right on, detective. What if they slowed down the clock tower and made everyone in the area feel that sense of extreme tedium? Tedium, I see. So that's what it was. He can rip time only from people who are bored. Clock tower. Yeah, the clock tower. You should give me a nice view to blow some smoke at. Oh, here's something I forgot to mention. You know that you need actual evidence to make an arrest, right, detectives? I mean, yeah. Search and arrest and all that. You have to catch them in the act. You can't go around arresting people just because you feel like it. What do you have to let them attack us or something? Just so we can catch them in the act? Don't you know, he can literally rip the time out of you. One small mistake and you might wake up in weeks, months, or even years later. We don't even know if that's the kind of thing that Dante can rewind. Yes, it's all very tragic, but it's still a part of your responsibilities. Do you even care about catching the culprit? Or is learning how he reaps time all you care about? Right on again, ace detective. I once thought that there were no inventions in T-Corp that I didn't know their ins and outs about. You see, I have the intricate knowledge of the mechanics of every single machinery in existence within T-Corp. I even know about the bizarre contraption your friends back at the jail cell invented while he was here. I didn't want that invention to be beholden to T-Corp, Patents agency, no. Oh, sorry, fuck. To be beholden to the T-Corp's patents agency, no. I wanted to watch as it spread through the city, which is why I didn't try very hard to stop him as he escaped to the back streets. It wasn't because I was lazy, mind. So, to answer your question, no. Like in the case of the League of Nine literateurs, I don't care whether we catch the culprit or not. I'm just curious about the exact mechanism behind how he rips time. It's the nature of being an inventor. Agreed. How am I supposed to even get anything done with people like... Excuse me, Mr. Assistant. I have something I'd like to ask you. Back when Meursault stood on top of... Back when Meursault stood on top the temporal scale gallows, didn't the machine beep very loudly? Oh, that recent friend? Yes, it did. Reticent, sorry. If you were to think intricate knowledge of the mechanism of every single machinery in existence within T-Corp, then do you also know why it might function? Of course! Why wasn't the Gallows able to take 10 billion iron worth of time from Meursault? Was it really because it was broken? What are you talking about? It's statistically impossible for machines of my design to have any faults. Usually. Then the source of their error must be Meursault. Or all of us, right? Not the machine. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! You're not only looking the part, but also acting the part of an ace detective. Could have fooled me. All credits go to Lady Agatha. She did say that one of the qualities of an ace detective is a mind of bottomless inquisitiveness. After all, I thought the conditions of getting exemption to time tax was that we had to catch the culprits. That was what I was thinking when the Class 5 auditor began speaking again and he addressed my concerns. I wasn't saying that I won't cooperate, of course. I may have even devised a plan for you, though it may be somewhat simple. Now listen close. Gather round, people, gather round. The Clock Tower of Fear. Oh shit.
함께
너희를
일이라면
Wait.
그래 태워보지 뭐.
벌써 화끈하네.
Pacific. Why did I try to speak Korean? I'm pretty sure I said something wrong there. So, will this really work? I guess it's barely a plan and more like something that came up in the last 10 minutes, but still. Annoying. Shh, let's hide. Dot indeed. Hiya! I've been waiting for you. Tick tock dots. Did he just say hiya to the Reaper? How interesting. Not only did you know that I'd be coming here, but you also had the manners to extend your greetings. I see. You've been telling us this whole time. Of course! You were right under our noses all this time, weren't you? You're one of those fools playing pretend as the detective, aren't you? Killing time. You're right. Say, can you teach me how to make the most of my time? Give us your time and we might tell you. What? 30 hours? What is this, a bloody joke? That ain't enough. Just think about all those hours you lost fleeing from those sods. You could have spent the time reaping more hours from others. I say it is only fair that we take 300 hours from him. Agreed. He's one of the Nest lackeys, working with those filthy watch chains of T-Corp. He deserves it. If we let him go, he'll only bring further trouble. Let's show them what happens to those that oppose us. Second, let's try to extract the exact amount of hours that I even split into 12 pieces. Sod it. Let's step as deep as we can go. We don't want a repeat of the fat cat at the factory, do we? We are aiming straight for the center. We are not letting this bastard slip away with just a gasp of 100 of hours. Silence! I will decide the time. We will stab as deep as you can rip 1,000 hours from him. That should be enough. That should be more than enough time for us to happily share. Well, I suppose we will be losing our senses of taste for the next 1,000 hours. If we divide the burden of 1,000 hours equally amongst one another, yeah, I can roll with that. It's almost like there are multiple personalities in there, all taking turns to speak. Me, wasn't that kind of obvious by them saying I, no, we? Yes? I mean, that was like classic trope for that archetype of guy. The culprit wasn't the only one who suddenly began to behave strangely. Hung Lu did too. His face relaxed into a tranquil look, as though he was ready to let something go, or perhaps that was an expression of liberation. 1,000 hours. Will 1,000 hours have passed in the blink of an eye? Will 1,000 hours have passed in the blink of an eye? Yes, and there will be no pain, only the despair that awaits you upon your awakening. Then, I like that. Rip my time away. What? He didn't mean that, did he? I mean, yeah, I can totally see Hung Lu being suicidal out of the 12. Yeah, no, I can totally see that. A time-tearing razor, is it? So, that is a car of the power that extracts time. Though it was no invention at all, but about distortion. My, this is still highly fascinating. So this is the kind of power that a sergeant can grant. Powers that only one could have dreamed of. Oh. After a lengthy silence, as though the world itself came to a grinding halt. Why? can't we rip away your time? I see. Everything went according to plan. It's all so same. I blinked, but the world is just as familiar and changeless as ever. What? We walk right into a trap, you deaf idiots! Don't you understand? Detectives. AOTS. Phew, that's a relief. Had me worried there for a moment. About 30 minutes ago. Like I said earlier, the temporal gallows isn't broken. The error is caused by you. Your time on this and this applies to all 12 of you, was already bound to someone else's time. Someone else's time? Me? This caused a moot reference error into that temporal scale gallows, which was supposed to hang your time. What you're saying is, because you're living within Dante's time, the gallows couldn't hang our time? I had no idea. Well, if that out... excuse me. Well, if all that is new to us, then there is really no way for the Time Reaper to know that either. So, once the Time Reaper arrives and tries to rip my time away from me, that's when Nodia and Ryoshu can swoop in like the awesome people you are and arrest the culprit. And that's how this trap came to be. But what if, and really, what if the Time Reaper managed to rip Hongwoo's time away? Don't worry, Dante. It's all going to be okay. It's not like I want to die or anything, or that my family abused me, or many other things that I might have foreshadowed. I'm fine, don't worry about it, Dante. Now let me be the sacrificial lamb. God damn it. I wonder how long the record will last once the news of a malfunctioning clock tower breaks. Wouldn't it be so entertaining to watch as people trust in the institution of the supposedly unerring clock tower crumble? It's going to be such a fun show. I try my best not to malfunction. Tick tock, tick tock. Hey, participation trophy. I used to really hate the sound of clocks. I don't know when it started, but I started associating its noise with a perpetual cycle of pain. Like it's some premonition that a clock's hand-shaped blade will one day cleave clean through me, a blade of time, if you will. But your noise is a bit different. It's the kind of noise that makes me dream up something new, something different, and it's not pain. Well, that's what I wanted to extend my gratitude. Not sure what he is extending his gratitudes for, but can someone ask him to do something for me? Dante has a request. Right, request away. I think I had enough experience to intuit when a big fight is about to break out, and I gain the exact feeling that something is about to happen. So it's time for you to return to other sinners. I can't believe they actually kept us imprisoned the whole time, only to let us out right before they caught the culprits. So how it was at manager? Adventuring with just 3 sinners wasn't nice? I trust that you have learned your lesson, and that my absence was deeply felt. You won't like to answer, Hag. You won't like to answer, my dear Hag. I'm aching all over, just from sitting inside of that jail cell. I don't even want to go back to a place like that. Right. So is that Sot the Time Reaper or something? And the certain we must defeat.
이만하면 순항이죠.
Oh.
바람도 딱 좋네.
Oh, new music. Hell yeah. Drop it. Yo, that music is sick. Like I always thought of it. Nah. Actually, I probably should read. What you got for me, the Time Reaper? Yeah, okay. There's a campaign time? Yeah, okay. Have 1,000 stolen time at this side of the current. No. This art okay. So action of the turn. Anytime somebody said plus 1%.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Don't fuck this up, Sinclair. Thank you.
새겨드리죠. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
Honestly, great fucking start, I say. Even more so, starting with Sinclair S3.
뭐야? 파이팅이다.
Gotta get there. Ah, fuck, really? Yeah.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Fuck. Oh. Oh. Oh, hell yeah!
이번에야말로 뭐야? 이 싸움을 끝내주겠어. 파이팅이다.
Yeah, uncrashable. Okay, fine. Let's see what you got for me. Okay, take time, belief, entitlement. Means target that uses an attack skill to start. Against his unit. Combat start, again, time management start. Gain 5 speed. Once it is in skill, get on for good. First skill, contact rate. Oh. So how much he has? So yep, it's fucking 9. Okay. I don't think none of you assholes have. Yep. Let's heal him a little bit.
나가 보자고.
One, two, three. Ah, goddamn!
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Ah, fuck.
자, 맞서보죠. 입각하고
Get fucked. I love Burn. I know. We could do the same thing, but let me have this.
완벽한 한 발을 위해.
Come on, guy, you're being way too easy.
뭐야? 파이팅이다.
Why do I feel like just because I said that I'm gonna get my ass whooped now? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Fuck. Did he got staggered again? Yes, it did. You just love cat.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도
Thanks, Heath, please.
턱을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
Oh yeah, Gloom, right.
조식 1번. 당신
야, 다리 안쪽이 작살났네.
Really?
이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지.
That was. Please tell me you have a face too. But I don't think you have. Have you ever wept in such deep longing for that extra minute? That extra second you let slip through your fingers? Where you wish that your heart will forever sleep? For its very beat was built a painful reminder of the merciless march of time. I don't suppose you have, because you all have plenty of time to spare. Fine. With that, the Time Reaper slips into the shimmering. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That was just a mirror to mirror dungeon. Hopefully, he was harder in the mirror dungeon. A mirror dungeon of the Fathoms. It appears to be the same kind as the one we have seen before. Hey, Dante, I got a question. It just occurred to me for the first time. Are all the time that you used, where did they come from? Well, that's... I never gave thought to where the time I rewind comes from. All I knew was that when I turned the clock, I rewound the time. WC. Yeah, who cares, I guess. I wish I could answer her, but it's not like I know how any of this works. Yoshio quickly shoots us down with her brief summary of the circumstances. We did not question it further. The Mirror Dungeon of the Phantoms. Let's go. Mirror Dungeon time! Back to the mines, people!
관리자님이 명하는 것이라면 탄원은 어디든 무엇이든 누구든 관통해냅니다.
Grab your pickaxes and safety hacks. So, this is a culprit's phantoms. Oh god, my ear. Fuck. 21 minutes. The time it took from the impact for you to hit the cobblestones isn't about time you quit that Yuri thing, brother. We barely have enough time to scrape by, wasting our time building unregistered inventions just to annoy some time collectors doesn't do anything. Come on, brother. Dream like you used to, please. You always wanted to work for the T-Corp Patent Agency, didn't you? You're just biding our time, waiting for the right moment, okay? When that moment comes. But you don't even know when that moment is. What if the moment comes after we're dead? Why wouldn't any of that matter if we are not here to see it? Take the grade 1 inventor certificate exam or something. Make a submission to the Inventions Expo. There's a pretty hefty prize money for receiving the Inventions of the Year award, you know? Did you know that in other nests, every enjoyer equals 24 hours? Just imagine for a second. What if we save up a ton of money and move to a different nest? Then maybe we'll get to live 24 hours a day too. I could get a full night rest and I still have half a day to spend. Wouldn't that be so wonderful? I was always so full of excuses. For all my hatred of the system, I remain alert with my ignorance as convenient shield and excuse for my inactions. I knew that our lives would get better if I did get the certificate, but I always gave the same excuse. I don't have time to take the test. One early morning, my brother came to speak to me. I'll lend you all but 2 hours of my time. I'll give you more than enough time to complete the exam. It ends around 2 p.m., right? I'll meet you in front of the clock tower then. You can give me back the time you borrowed there. Then I was given a single day of abundance. The sun still hadn't set when I finished the exam. I had a good feeling about all of this too. Maybe I could start dreaming again. Just like in the old comic book I used to read. The dream of becoming a professional inventor of all kinds of things. The car rolls in slowly. It's so slow that anyone could simply step out of its way. The driver is like us. Someone who lives 10-hour days. But my brother can't get out of his way. Because he doesn't have enough time. I was already precariously stretched over the day, stretched even further. So, you are slowly, so slowly, thrown into the air. I run as fast as I can within the time that he gave to me, but I failed to reach him. I never could. Nothing changed, no matter how much time I was shared. Because my life was spent in young rush. Because his entirety slipped through my fingers in the blink of an eye. I wandered endlessly near the street my brother drew his last breath. If only I could taste every flavor of this lollipop sooner. Man, I can't wait to read what happened next. Won't somebody knock me out and wake me up when the next the bomb is out? The city. I can't wait for them to complete their I can't wait for them to finally complete my portrait. I hope they captured the little upward flick at the tip of my mustache. It's supposed to look like a bird's wing, yes. It's so tedious waiting for it to be finished. It's still 3 in the afternoon. This is one long shift when this tedious busy work ends. I mean, the guard doesn't really have a problem now, does he? That is quite literally their job. Has too many people who so indifferent kill time? Our time will come. Just like the Saint said. I know it's tedious, but everyone feels the same way. Stop pestering me about it, yeah? I think I'm happy with this small time stuff. I'm just as tired as you are of punching those bloody collectors and running away. I was ignorant. I liked the time. If only I had the time that they killed. If only my brother had the time they killed. He would still be alive. Yes, my brother was right. Can't wait for the moment that won't come. Now it's time for action. I'll find everyone's so content with killing their time. And though a clock may look as though it turns evenly on the outside, the cogs that make up the clock work within each turn at disparate rates. Some living 44 hours days, some living 4-hour days. Goodness knees. Yeah, sorry for that. We are not like the UWA. We know that we must take action. So that's what you're turning yourself into? Within me is a place where all may live in equal hours, or nest. A place for all who have felt the very same pain. Your explanation fails to justify your time killing. Yet I am not the time killer. It is the people of the city who have been slaughtering time. No one even took a moment to doubt the clock tower may have been broken. Instead, they stopped at merely complaining that it was a slow day and they should just pass the time. Killing time. I saved the dying time from their wasteful clutches. Will you still claim that I am in the wrong? Yes, for a multitude of reasons, actually. But let's continue before I go in another fucking tangent. Hakuma, is that you? You feel like I'm a Hakuma meltdown again. Oh no. Sorry to anyone who's playing Valcourt, by the way. You entered the dungeon of the Fathums. It resembles a T-Corp street. Ah, fuck's sake! With the streets completely devoid of color, the vending machine slide seems to resonate much more vibrantly within your heart. We're this close to unveiling the truth of the time-killing time. God? We don't exactly know how this case will end, but we decide to forge on. The brilliance our guiding light. Oh boy, it's a long one. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch and a half to grind, isn't it? Oh well. No? Really? Okay. Actually, let me see one thing real quick. 203 is 261. 269. You know, I'm gonna change to Merso. Since he has more health, so the passive of Heathcliff goes to Sinclair since it does more damage. I don't think I will change anything here. Okay, but that is dog ass. Okay. Yeah, well, whatever.
이 불꽃이 필요하시다면
I'm gonna do a quick fight. If that setup doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저러다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까. 제 불을 따라오십시오. 잘 풀린 것 같습니다. 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
한 번에 끝낸다.
Oh fuck! I shouldn't have put Sinclair there, shouldn't I?
제가 묻었네요. 효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는
Yep,
게 좋겠어요.
thought so. God damn it. Ah, he's gonna get staggered. Why not? Oh, that's afraid.
잘 풀린 것 같습니다. 그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고
조식 1번
죽은 다음만 생각해. 이게 더 보이거든. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 무력해.
이젠 안 아파.
보냈고
괜찮아. 이젠 안 아플 거야.
Easy peasy. I mean, why did I think it would be hard? Okay, that is a cool ass visual. Holy fuck. That. I want that as my wallpaper, honestly. This one has a buzzy watch factory. A man in shiny dress shoes and a clean set of suit, clearly the Times factory owner, is shouting at his employees in a dirty, all-going-to-work clothes. Something seems to catch his eye, causing him to glare at one of the employees and scream with anger. The employee, who is clearly occupied with his work, gets flustered and tries to say something, but it takes him ages to even open his mouth. The owner pulls out a recorder in a first-aid attempt to communicate, but it doesn't help. I just checked the security camera. You've been napping for 2 whole hours. Explain yourself. Fuck. Can't you speak any faster, man? Hey, there is something around here to resolve this situation. Take a general switch with activity. Tremor gift. After looking around and thinking for a moment, Otis noticed that the factory machines were still running at high speed. Otis says that 2 hours of sleep might bring undue burden on the employees, and may even have had negative effects on the factory's production lines. You have to keep an eye out for problems. Did you all hear that? Stepping keys doesn't get back to work. The factory owner glanced at the employee who was slowly descending the stairs before handing something over to us. I was going to give this out as a reward for good performance of employee of mine, but I don't suppose I shall now. Here, you can have this. Oh,
무엇이든 맞출 수 있는 탄원이니 말입니다.
Oh. You find yourself at a random T Corp street. The collection staff is collecting taxes from a citizen. You'll either be making your payment in time or in cash. Like I said, we already paid our time taxes in full. Besides, 300 million N? That's absurd. The record says that you have accrued additional time tax responsibilities due to the nation gives tax. What the fuck? No way! Is it because I gave away my time to those kids in the back streets? I gave them 300 hours, so how does that suddenly snowball into 300 million N in taxes? That doesn't make sense. Their calculations in T-Corp are always exceptionally accurate. The time collection starts with decisions to neutralize them. Oh wow! Oh wow. Damn it!
불은 어떻게 다루냐에 따라 결과가 달라지지.
이 불꽃이 필요하시다면
Ah, you guys.
뭐야?
이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
파이팅이다.
제 불을 따라오십시오.
God damn it, Sinclair!
효과적이네요. 이
Of
방식을
course.
기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Why am I surprised?
이런 동료들 상태에 신경 좀 쓰셔야 할 것 같은데요, 관리자님.
제 불을 따라오십시오.
Really? Fuck's sake.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
깨뜨린 줄도
이런 건
모를걸?
몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
망설이면 나아갈 수 없어.
안심이라. 고통은 없어.
참, 이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이 보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
Back.
순식간에 끝내죠.
망설이면
That's fine.
나아갈 수 없어.
And because of it, I'm going to activate he's saying it's passive, so. I hear a little bit of SP every day.
벌써 화끈하네.
이만하면 순항이죠. 바람도 딱 좋네.
당신의 판단을 따르게. 낙인을 새겨드리죠.
Bam.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Okay, Otis. I was worried there for a second.
저 부표처럼 흔들리는 놈이
이
제1
싸움을
사냥감이겠네요.
끝내주겠어.
가서 끝장내죠.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도
보냈고
멈추고 싶지 않아. 망설이지 말고.
I loved her
제가
little
묻었네요.
lick that she does.
두드려 패.
벌써 부서졌네.
괜히 저항하지 말고 받아들여.
Oh, these they are actually dying, not just escaping.
사냥이 성공적이었네요. 이 흐름대로 사냥을 끝내러 가보죠.
단번에 끝낸다.
Fuck.
똑바로 서라. 나무
괜히 저항하지 말고 받아들여. 그게 덜 아플걸?
Oh, you're the big boss.
괜히 저항하지 말고
Jesus.
받아들여. 그게 덜 아플걸?
그래.
Ah, you weren't big.
마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고
단번에
다음만
끝낸다.
생각해. 이게 더 매서워지거든.
망설이면 나아갈 수 없어.
깨뜨린 줄도 모를걸?
Also, that was like 221 damage with no buffs. Holy shit. Oh. People from all likes of life, all with different hours to spend in a given day, they speak and move about in varying speeds. The sound coming from this odd and inequality fills the streets with incongruence. Two people catch your attention in that chaos. A rigid-looking youth, despite his appearance, time affluence, is walking in a brisk space towards the streets. And a poor-looking old man, despite his appearance, time poverty, is slowly walking into an alleyway with a leisurely look on his face. Who to follow? Sure, follow the old man. Okay, we bowed. We bowed. You ask the old man, how can you smile like that when it's clear that you have so little time? The old man smiled gently before writing something down on paper. Life is not a matter of how much time we have. What really matters is how we use the time that is given to us. How can I make any other face with a smile when at this moment I am a part of this leisure in such a hurrying world? Aww. Blast this old man. The old man slowly turns around and walks away. Looks like he left something behind. You look up to return the eyes and to the old man, but he is already gone.
이런 건 얼마나 집중할 수 있냐에 따라 달렸지.
탄피가 떨어질 때군요.
이만하면 순항이죠. 바람도 딱 좋네. 순식간에 끝내죠.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그릇 두드려 패.
이번에야
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아.
싸움을
일단
끝내주겠어.
정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
I still don't have these, okay. The fuck? How do I only have one?
조수 1번.
Did I really didn't use this one better? Fine, whatever. Here comes the big one. Oh wow, that was way less than I thought it was.
괜찮아.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
널 풀린 것 같은
보냈고. 참, 이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이 보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
보냈고 한 발을 위해. 당신이라 고통 없어.
보냈고.
I need a medic bag. Let's go do it. I don't have to. Oh no. Oh yeah, right. The tremor, I guess. The fuck? No. Oh, it's a special one, isn't it? Yep. Encounter the certain choice on 5 or more than to have. Interesting. Oh, let's go.
벌써 화끈하네.
이만하면 순항이죠.
이
바람.
싸움
Oh, you have little friends as well now. Unfolded Time Reapers. No passive, just straight up attack. Time Reaper. Yeah, it seems a bit the same. So, okay. Yeah, not yet.
순식간에 끝내죠.
일발장전.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Of course. No, fuck him. I know, I'm probably using this way too early. It's been a while since I used Mr. Salt.
당신을 인도해주지 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
Oh, come on. Oh, thank Christ.
경적 소리사 타올라라.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 눈에 바로
I
적을
mean, I'm pretty sure he'll
뚫어버리는
have some
놈이
protection,
있었지.
doesn't he?
저 부표처럼 흔들리는 놈이
Nope.
제1 사냥감이겠네요. 가서 끝장내죠.
Oh, yeah, he does. That's a defense level up. Wait. Oh. He's very serious for things. Fuck it. Oh yeah, that actually might kill it. I think he killed it actually. Oh no, he didn't.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어.
벌써 부서졌나? 쓸모가 없고.
Bloody hell! This is really getting on my nerves. Oi! Quit hiding us, yeah? Give us a proper view. Damn it. I hope that I wouldn't have to show them my true form. Though we couldn't be sure if there were multiple personalities the Reaper had, or if it was truly the voice of the many with You can hear several voices of varying pitches echoing from all corners of the room. The Time Reaper Cornered grabs the lapels of his long coat and... Oh no, he's a flasher! God damn it. Oh, brains! Holy fuck, that's a lot of brains.
파도가 밀려올 것만 같은 그런 냄새가 나요.
Okay, that's cool. A little HP. Oh, let's see here. Equal exposure. And going joint time expenditure. When spending shared time, the brain spend equal amount of time processing forward. And this, yeah. Turns out that person can fight protection and heating. Action. Onias diarios. Not gonna fuck it up. Okay, movies.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Oh yeah.
뭐야? 파이팅이다.
Really? Wow. Oh, nice. Okay. That's that. Again, I like him more. I mean, a little harder.
초식 1번.
Oh, really?
정지. 벗어날 수 없다.
놀라운 명령이네요. 적을 완벽히 파악하고 있으신 거군요.
God damn it.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
Oh. Yeah, I thought so. Jesus Christ. Go spam.
초식 1번. 무불화.
Ugly spam for them. Irritating little tricks. Oi! Remember what I said earlier? Might be time to put that to use. But I'm sorry. Doesn't that sound too much time? It drains too much time from all of us. Shush, my friends. Letting this drag on for any longer will cost us more in the long term. This attack will surely eliminate them. Think of how much time we will save by taking care of them here and now. We shall share this burden of time together.
지면이 흔들거려요. 마치 파도가 치기 직전에 힘이 뭉치는 것처럼.
This is phase here 12. Please stagger this. Raise the target. Wait, no. Hold on. Erase the target's time. Once it does erase the target's time, all parties will cover shared time to them. Huh. Erase the target's time. Oh, of course.
완벽한 한 방을 위해.
No, this doesn't make any sense. That had to work. More tricks, is it? Oi, wait up! You took 5 hours from me earlier. What's up with you taking another 3 hours from me? You took 2 hours from that sod. We will settle this as soon as we deal with this present threat. Focus on the battle for now. Deal with this present threat when? In 3 hours? 4? This fight's been going on for too bloody long. I understand. That is why we must all sacrifice our collective time to... Nope, ain't giving you more than an hour from time. Hour of my time. Take more from the rest. I got the short end of the stick last time when the numbers didn't evenly divided by 12. Shut up about the last time. You're just a uneducated fool who doesn't even understand basic additions and subtractions. Oi, what the hell was that? Who said that? Is it the new one in it? They're starting fighting amongst each other. Ah, I get it. You're saying that now is our chance, right?
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저거 다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
단번에 끝낸다. 쳐,
You got this.
쳐.
Told you.
괜히 저항하지 말고
Yeah,
받아들여.
부위 파괴.
그게 덜 아픈
돛대를 부러뜨리는 것만큼 중요한 한 방이었어요.
아까부터 거슬리던 모일을
fuck.
터트려 버렸으니
Yeah,
어려울 것도
that's
없네.
I forgot about that.
자, 보자.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay.
단번에 끝낸다.
일발장전.
아까 작살내놓은 부위 덕분에 한층 더 수월해질 것 같네요, 관리자님.
Fuck's sake. Oh, well, now he's gonna suck for you.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Oh, God, really? Fuck's sake. You had to just break his defense of the third car, not the fourth one.
격발.
Oof.
참, 이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이 보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
Yeah, there we go.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Should be it end of them.
낙인을 새겨들어.
보냈고
Yep. At little bit scary in some parts, but easy overall, honestly. If I only had 10 more minutes. No, a minute. A few more seconds even. I could have changed so much more if I only had the time. Or so I thought once upon a time. So, what did you do? Did you even try to change anything? Believe it or not, I'm the creator of every change you see around you. I know. But the burning question is, what changes, right? Because at the end of the day, this place became no different from the others horrible nests. There's so much pain here, just like any other place in the city. So, listen up, and listen close, because there is only one way to truly be free from suffering. Stopping time. Stop time? Our assistant expressions turned bitter. He did not elaborate. Well, it's not like the sinners could understand me, and the sinners were too busy keeping their eyes on the Time Reaper to relay my question. Like always, the LCA Special Operations Units arrive and discuss a few things with the employee. Labeled the Time Reaper distortion with a complicated classification code. And that's how the case of the time queue and time closed. But I'm so happy that you finally caught the perpetrator. Aha! Behold, my portrait is finally complete, huh? Isn't so wonderful, huh? So slow, everyone. Let's stop being lazy and get to work, yes? Chop chop! What our assistant said much earlier was right. The Corp did not change, not even a little bit. Why did you volunteer to be the bait for the Reaper, Honglu? I'll be honest, I was scared as hell. The moment I began thinking about how my own time could just get ripped away from me, I just wanted to understand. Because to me, the world was full of things I couldn't understand. In truth, I still don't understand. I understand so little of it. Why do people hang on so desperately to something like time? Something so ephemeral. Yeah? But I know one thing. You understand the culprit, Rodeo. It wasn't just fear that held you back. While there was fear, a different side of you felt like you could understand him. That's what stayed in your hand. How do you know that? Watching you, Rodion, remind me why I did not resist when my siblings tried to kill me for the first time. I wasn't scared. I felt that I could understand them. When fear goes so extreme that it circles back to its origin, that moment so precious and so beautiful. Alright, lads and lasses, get around. We'll be running a special feature on the people who play the biggest role in solving the case of the time-killing time, and for that, we like to get a little group photo. Would that be alright with you, Ace Detectives? Rambling noises! What a suspicious day this is! Well, what's up with the long face, Rodeo? Everything's okay? I don't know if I even deserve to be in the picture. I didn't really get anything done out there, did I? Rodeo, the event captured the conference, didn't we? It was possible only because we all worked together. I didn't say anyone did a great job out there. Roger, Honglu, Yoshu, all three of you, good work. You mean Honglu and Ryoshu. I just cowered as soon as I came face to face with the culprit. It was ridiculous. Well, you say that our great detectives are flaked from great assistance. That's funny. Is that what this Lady Agatha said? Nope, I said it just now. I am the only one who allowed to make that LF. Smile, detective. Alright, I want to see the close up. Right, can we huddle a little closer? Right, did I have to stop those struggling to change things, no matter how small. And I haven't done anything. You seem that I was the only one who heard her whispering. Right, 1, 2. Aww.
Oh no, Dawn. No. Oh no. No. Dawn, you fool. You buffoon. No.
Oh, May. Executive Director, it's time. May, thank you for letting me borrow your clothes. I made sure not to get even a speck of dust on it, so you don't worry about having to run it through a washer. Executive Director? When did he... It's been so long since I had a day's exciting thanks participation trophy. I just like to experience how it's like outside the company building from time to time, you know? Shouldn't he be thanking us for solving the case, not, you know? Let's see. Considering your rather competent command of the battlefield and that special ability of yours, maybe you could even snag the exceptional reward. Actually, no. Perhaps we will see the distinctive award instead, since you can explain the mechanism of your own powers. Your clock does seem quite as special, but time that flows through you doesn't seem very different from the concept of time I'm used to. Well, I don't have any prize money to hand out, but allow me to impart a little tip instead. Remember, using the power of time comes with a cost. Always. It's something that's been torn in my side as well. Oh, and another thing I should thank you for. Oh, and another thing I should thank. Minor spelling error. I desire 1,300 lunacy. PM. Right now on my inbox. My drink began to flow once again. One day I ventured out to the edge of and watched upon a star. I told my drink to have ceased there, never to flow again. I would have wished for something completely different had I had the chance to wish again, but I believe my only chance is spent. A star. I don't understand why, but a mere mention of it suddenly brought back the memories of that star I saw when I made the pact with the sinners. I just think that the star could never be... I just think that the star could never be linked again. That I could never turn back time. Vile men like myself know when their dreams come to an end, when there's no path left for them to go. But I was wrong. There it was, something reminding time right before my eyes in a way that I could not fathom. Well, It is my current hypothesis that you are not actually rewinding time, but a potential is a potential still. And that distortion that whips time is another proof that I do not know all there is to know about time. Not yet. So, my dream owns it still as a lake. So my dream, once still as a lake, has become wild as a rushing river once again. Your indifferent, unafraid attitude towards time, you also left me an impression. I think day after day about how uncaring the nature of time is, that it will continue to drift and on, even after my death. And I think about how that's so terrifying.
Ah, yes! Existentialism horror.
My favorite. I say that half jokingly, I don't really like existentialism horror. I'm afraid to death, yes, but I'm not interested in reaching mortality. The flow of time is equivalent to consistent changes. Those who dare to tread upon the road of illusion from death and annihilation shall spawn.
Oh, so my eyes are not good. I probably should stop streaming. My eyes are not good.
I'm gonna take a while, like a few days rest after this. Where is Monday? I will come back. Yeah, Monday I will come back. And I shall soon find themselves before another wall of what they had sought to flee from the past place. What must one do to stem the changes when the nature of the virtual change itself is science of an immutable thing like the flow of time? One must stop time itself, of course. Yes, indeed. Therein lies the conundrum. Until time itself ceases to move, all change eventually becomes a great flow. I'm having trouble following your train of thought. Don't say that they are having trouble following your train of thought. Thank you, Faust. Oh, apologies. I was being thinking out loud. You must understand how someone might forget who they are talking to when the listener has nothing to say in response but intermittent ticks and talks. I suppose how that was probably too much for a manager of upstart business to understand, yes? Does this conclude the business of the 10 billion N time tax? You're now exempt. Can you imagine what would have happened if a case like this for you to solve didn't exist? Can you believe that you almost had to live the rest of your lives stretching a measly 4 hours of an entire day? Unbelievable. A little nap and you'll wake up 2 whole days later. Well, that is, if 4 hours only minimum, time policy even apply to you. Yes, that is difficult to believe, but I understand, then. Oh, almost slipped my mind. Remember that Purchase catalog Limbus company handed me? That monolith in there, well, they caught my eye. I'd like to purchase them, as many as you have in stock. Cheers, that's a sale made. It was really pricey too. Who knows, maybe this will get you that commendation or whatever it is. Understood. Your intent to purchase will be relayed. The monolith. What are you the monolith. What are you planning to do with? It's a secret. Things that to be realized must remain shrouded in hearts under this starless sky. Let's go, eh? Yes, Director Hubbard. This company is growing increasingly bizarre, Miss Faust. Not only are we providing the storage and management service, but also dipping our feet into sales of artifacts like the monoliths. I don't believe that monolith should be so easily bought or sold. I see that as something we must retrieve, not put for sale. You do not understand. ramifications of any artifacts that could force a destruction, I trust. The wards are plenty with technology capable of manipulating, maiming, or slaughtering a fellow human. None of those have started with the intent to harm. In fact, most of them have begun as a altruistic project for the better of mankind. In other words, it depends. Do you really believe that this is to be a matter that you can just brush aside with Vergilius? You know my place, yours as well. You are aware that we are not provided with the luxury of choice. We will both reach what each of us desire. That is guaranteed. Fine. With that particular exchange between Paulus and Vergilius, the bus sets off on another journey. Ooh, you're framing already? Ever since we returned to the bus, Roger was busily moving between the sinners, excitedly talking about them, to them about whatever subject they were interested in. Quite! Aha! Thus, this achievement has been memorized for all eternity to come. Do you intend to put it on display? In her hands was the article we were featuring. Don Quixote dedicated considerable time and effort to meticulously ironing out the creases, coating it with a thin film and displaying carefully in a frame. We could barely tell if it was due to her blurring out, but she appeared so happy to be part of the photograph. Much do I desire to hang in there for all to see, but this thought carry great meaning indeed. As my very first accomplishments, this shall I place in my chamber for safekeeping. Boy, you're really stoked about a shaky picture yourself, huh? Don't be a buzzkill, darling. Chiquita's happy about it, and that's what matters, right? It matters not, for this is a signifier of our achievements. Yeah, our achievements. Hey, aren't you Russian? Shouldn't you be down with communism? I'm pretty sure it is. Camaraderia. Roger was laughing and cheering along with her, as though nothing had happened. But it's never been so clear that this cheeriness was on an act, and I think that pained my heart. Yet, I was powerless to do anything about it. The most I could do was to clear the air and hopefully divert their attention to something else. Faust, can you ask Vergilius where we're headed next? Vergilius, Dante asks. At least when we are talking about our next destination, the past seemed to become a blur, even for a moment. That was the intent behind my question. Yes. I come to realize that it's about time the manager asked me for some information regarding our next destination. Lucky, I was right. The subject of our next destination was enough to divert the sinner's attention. Lucky, I was right. The subject of our next destination was enough to divert the sinner's attention. They all fell silent in anticipation. The fun ride never dies in the train warp. Our next destination. Too bad I got more than I bargained for. Into the word Dante. We're gonna go into the voyage trip 2,000 upon 1,000 years, Dante. I didn't just clear the air. That statement alone caused a whole storm among the sinners. The front right never dies, Dante. Have you heard about Mary Dante? I killed those fuckers, Dante. I won't say anything more because that's a whole lot of spoilers, Dante. Read Leviathan, Dante. Picks that from the collar. Read Leviathan, Dante. Also play Lumbens to know my pain, Dante. Yeah, I guess that's it, eh? Actually, before I end the stream, because A, I'm pretty fucking tired, and B, I think something is happening with my voice. Not accustomed with talking that much, so I just gotta try and fail that. Pull. To see if I get. Honestly, this is getting sad. Fuck. Oh. Oh.
여기가 살인사
Let's go! Let's go!
마무리를 해두고 가다니.
Let's go! The gacha gods have smiled upon me, and I managed to get the Hunglo. That's a great way to end the stream, my fellows. Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about Bunny Fast. I'm gonna be completely honest. So, on that note, hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I see you all Monday. Now, where the fuck did I enter? Stream? OBS, come on. OBS? Please respond, OBS. Come on.